An overnight fire rages out of control in St. Louis City. A look at the chaotic scene as the flames quickly spread to surrounding buildings.
A high-profile case back in the courtroom. A preview of today's hearing for the man accused of crashing into Tennessee teen Janae Edmondson.
Back in session, we break down some of the key issues Missouri lawmakers will tackle this year.
Coming up next week, we go from rain to the potential of some snow.
As the months went on, they really haven't paid too much attention to it.
Dealing with pipe problems for months. What's being done to give Dogtown residents more water pressure?
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Right now, we are focused on Jefferson County. A live look, Arnold, right there. You can tell because the water tower.
Right.
Traffic is moving along just fine. In fact, nobody is going in the other direction. It seems at this hour. So it looks like we can give Paul a couple of hours off. No, Paul.
Yes.
Other things are happening, I'm sure. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, January the 3rd. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. So great to see you on this Wednesday. Can't believe it's already midweek.
I
Yeah.
know.
Pretty good.
Must be nice.
Yeah, must be nice.
It's your first day of the week, too. I love that idea.
Yeah, great to see you, Paul and Jim. So great to see you.
Great to see all of you. And finally, Michelle, because I've seen you two for 2 days.
Yeah. Well, you tired
3
of us?
days. No, not at all.
The way you said I saw you, too.
So it's really good to see you guys. Good to be with you. And Anthony will be back very soon. He's enjoying, hopefully, sleeping in for a little bit. All right, let's check in with what's going on right now as I button my jacket here. So we have temperatures this morning a little bit above average. And, you look at Interstate 70 and Paul's all over the incidents that have been happening there this morning. He's quite busy. But current temperatures here in the 20s. And, in fact, even 21 in Pacific, one of the cold spots, but 30 as you head to Baldwin. High temperatures today in the 40s and plenty of sunshine, limited cloud cover. So that's some good news, and a light northwest wind. Now let's head over to Paul to check up on that traffic. And any big changes?
Well, not changes, but solutions, Jim. That's what we have for you here this morning. And, well, we've got problems, too. 70 west of the Blanchette, going eastbound on 70. That's where this accident involving a semi, and they're doing a lot of reconstruction here and trying to move it off the road, but not much success going on right there. And we're starting to see delays, 25 miles an hour nearby. And actually, folks going a little bit too fast as they approach. I'll be able to show you that here in a second. You can kind of see it, 63 miles an hour, and then just within a mile or less, 13 miles an hour. So let's get you that solution that I was talking about, and that's going to be Page 364 or 270 up north, maybe even 370 is an option. Also, always want to include the big map for you and show you some other normal travel times like on 44. You are moving. Another take of traffic soon.
Thanks so much. New overnight, a fire in North St. Louis quickly spreads, damaging several homes. Take a look there. This is what it looked like about 4 hours ago on Kensington Place near Kings Highway. And you can see there, firefighters tried to contain that fire inside a vacant building, but the flames rapidly spread to those surrounding buildings. Right now, no word on any injuries or what may have caused that fire.
In just a few hours right now, the suspect in the Janae Edmondson crash that took place last February is expected to be in court. The accident severely injured the teenager from Tennessee.
Megan Kernan is live at the Carnahan Courthouse with more on today's hearing. Megan, what can you tell us?
Michelle and Rennie, there's a council status hearing scheduled for Daniel Riley here at 9:30 this morning. Riley faces various charges in the February 2023 crash that resulted in 17-year-old Janae Edmondson losing her legs. Prosecutors say Riley was out on bond and violated house arrest at the time of the crash. Janae Edmondson was walking back to her hotel room from a volleyball tournament when Riley ran a yield sign, lost control, and struck her and other cars. The teen went through multiple surgeries and weeks of rehab in St. Louis and Tennessee. Riley faces multiple charges, including second-degree assault, armed criminal action, and operating a vehicle without a valid license. He pleaded not guilty. Janae later filed a lawsuit against the city of St. Louis, Riley, and others. Now that's scheduled for trial on January 29th. Riley's jury trial related to the crash is set for March 4th. Coming up in our next half hour, reaction from the assistant director of Janae's volleyball club following the tragic accident. Live in downtown St. Louis, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Megan. This morning, we've learned a judge has reduced bond for a former St. Louis County police officer accused of firing shots at a Kirkwood trunk-or-treat event. Matthew McCullough's bond has been reduced from $500,000 down to $250,000. Once he makes bail, he's ordered to undergo inpatient treatment at Centerpoint Hospital. He will also be under GPS monitoring. His next court date is January the 19th.
Well, developing this morning, a man is dead after being shot, then driving to a North County gas station. Officers were called to that gas station on Chambers Road in Moline Acres just before 7 o'clock last night. Police believe the man was shot at another location. Right now, police, though, are still looking for the gunman.
We want to take you out live now to Jefferson City, where in just a few hours, Missouri lawmakers will be back at work. They plan to debate hundreds of bills during this session, too. Our Sydney Starworth joins us now live in downtown West with some measures that tackling this session. Sydney?
Well, Rennie, we are really focusing on the bills that have the biggest impact for our viewers and their families this morning, and gun control, one of the major issues that will be debated. Now, we looked into this, and one of the bills I want to bring to your attention this morning is House Bill 208. Under this measure, anyone under the age of 20 years old who buys or leases a semi-automatic or automatic firearm, they could face a Class A misdemeanor charge. Anyone who sells these guns to a person under 20 would face a Class A misdemeanor charge as well. A similar bill, House Bill 1701, says someone could face a charge if they transfer any of these types of weapons to anyone under the age of 20. So those are some of the big issues there. Now, there is one Democratic lawmaker out of Boone County, House Representative Doug Mann, who's planning to file a bill that would allow individuals who suffer a mental health crisis to voluntarily put themselves on a do not sell list for firearms. Once on that list, the bill would prohibit them from purchasing a firearm anywhere from 30 to 180 days. At that point, they could either choose to remain on the list or be removed from it. Now, lawmakers are also addressing some bills that deal with sexual identity, and I'm going to break down those bills in our next half hour and how they impact our youth. But for now, reporting live in downtown West, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Sydney. Make sure you have the 5 on your side app downloaded to your smartphone. Our Mark Maxwell will be heading to Jefferson City later today, and will bring you the very latest information on KSTK.com.
And thank you, Rennie. Just checking up on that weather. Everybody needs to know what to dress like as you're headed out. It's a little on the chilly side this morning, and the crows are out and about, and the trees right outside of our station here, right off of Market, you can see a beautiful shot of the arch, and we have dropped to 29 in St. Louis. Likely the low for the day. Feels like 24 though. That's why you have to bundle up as you're headed out. Just a light west wind at the moment, and the wind becomes northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour today. So again, a lot of us in the 20s now. 40 at noontime, plenty of sunshine, and we'll call it partly sunny in the afternoon and 43. Coming up, we'll talk about the rain to our south today, and then a rain-snow mix, maybe a light mix for Saturday. More on that in just a few minutes.
Well, your phone could be infected with malware. The 3 finance apps that you need to delete immediately.
As the 8 months went through, still continuously have had issues and still dealing with it even today.
A fight to get some good water pressure. How last year's water main break is affecting Dogtown neighbors today.
Another reason to stop smoking, the new WashU study that links smoking with brain damage.
This morning, I'm following a wreck involving a tractor trailer on 70 going eastbound at 5th Street in St. Charles. Very slow there. We'll talk alternate routes in just a few minutes.